Good afternoon. This is Dr. Foster. I have an echo. Let's turn it off, shall we? Perfect. Okay, it's still doing it. So hold on a second. What are you going to do, guys? Hold on one second. Hear that? I'm echoing. Hold on. It's because. Oh no, did I just disconnect that? I think I did. Crikey, Batman. Well, it's still going. All right. All right. I think I just totally lost some stuff, but that's okay because you guys are here and I'm just going to keep on going. So again, it is Wednesday, May 3rd. It is Paranormal Reality TV and it is me, your host, Dr. Rebecca Foster. Perfect. Never anything without a glitch. See, you guys were sounding good, but I had an echo going on because I was also I have this workaround that I figured out with my streaming service. So yeah, and then I clicked it off. So I don't even know if it's actually functioning on these other platforms where it should be, but it may not be at this point. I may have just totally screwed that up. Wait. Am I still live? I am. So we're just not going to worry about it. Boop. All right. So today's show, today's show is medically intuitive readings. I do not talk to anybody. I don't do regular gallery readings today unless it involves spiritual, mental, or physical health. So that is today's show, and hence why I'm sitting in this hospital room with this little light doodad back here and wonderful chair that is super inviting to come sit in and whatever that is. Or that, like literally. It's pretty grody, right? All right. So let's take a peek at who is not working this afternoon, shall we? All right. Okay. Good morning, Rocking Granny. How are you? Lala, hello. Hong Sun, how are you? Moon Song. Oh my gosh, say those two back and forth. I can't believe they came out right. That was a tongue twister. Hong Sung, Sun, and Moon Song. Oh my gosh. Andrea, hello. Pam, Michael, hello. How are you? You're at the Heart Center getting an MRI for your heart. Okay, well, we'll take a peek. I remember you saying something last week about your heart. I don't remember what it was, but I do remember you bringing it up. Mort, hello. James, how are you? I am still on. Thank you. All right. Jen, how are you? Oh, gotta go. All right. Well, good luck, Michael Austin. Good luck with your MRI. I hope everything comes out okay. Everything is okay. All right. I had to think. I didn't want to make a comment that came off as a pun, so I had to make sure I was checking my words. All right. Perfect. Let's see. Kim needs more. This is an old hospital, an old operating room. Yeah. Yeah. That is, I don't even know where it kind of looks a little sketchy. All right. Teresa, how are you? Lisa, Emma Louise Harris, hello. Pam Royce, Miss Swamper, and you're working. Liquor Chick, hello. Heather Mack, how are you? Lisa A, perfect. Okay. Hello, Lori, how are you? So, as most of you know, it's not that I don't absolutely love you all or have any issues if I don't pick you. It's simply because I'm not picking up anything, but I'm going to do my best to give as many people a reading as possible and focus on your health. So, the way that information will come through is they will present it to me not only in a visual, but they'll make me feel certain things, and then they'll show me what they're talking about. So then I will do my best to explain some of these things because I'm not a brain surgeon. Okay. I'm not that person. So I don't know absolutely everything about the body, obviously. And I'm not an endocrinologist. I'm not any of those. So they will give me certain things and I will give you the best that I can descriptively. Then you can hopefully make sense of it, possibly take the information and say, hey, doc, is there any way we can do this? Or we can try this? Or does this make any sense in relation to my disease? That sort of a thing. And hopefully maybe bring some insight to some questionable goings on. All right. So let's take a little peek here at everyone. Hello, hello. So I don't know if JV will be on today, but I was the first comment there, the Paranormal Reality TV. I don't know if he'll be on or not. Okay. Hong Sun, perfect. I've not seen you here. So let's take a peek. Now also, everyone that is on Facebook, YouTube, well, YouTube is kind of okay. But where the Paranormal Reality TV is concerned, there is the scrolling across the bottom of the screen. This is the television show platform where we film live when we go on investigations. And then we take those 2 nights of investigation, we condense it down to a 1-hour show. And if you go to the Twitch channel that is scrolling across the bottom and you follow and subscribe, then you will have the chance to be able to get on the show with us. Everyone has a chance every time we do this, but you get on and we pull up your face like this, boop, and then this is your dog, but we pull up your comments, we pull up all of the things that you're asking us to do. And if it leads to a good finding during the investigation, then you'll make the 1-hour show that we have that'll be televised. So get over to Twitch. It's super easy to sign up. And then if you just punch this in, it'll ask you to sign up first, and then you can be within the Twitch chat room as well, because our filming is streamed only to Twitch members at this point to prevent issue. And it's for subscribers only. Let me clarify that. The subscriptions help to support our production at this point as well. Okay. So Hong Sun, that's why you guys haven't seen me on Facebook, on my personal or professional pages, or on my YouTube channel, or on TikTok, because everything has been filtered to the Twitch Paranormal Reality TV. Boop. Yeah. So if I remember to do this every week, I will bring you guys on so you can watch. You want a reading? Go to Twitch. Go to Twitch. All right. But Hong San, let's take a look at what you've got going on, okay? All right. I just have to make sure I don't have any cracks or anything first. I have to discern my own body to make sure I'm not picking up on me. So, Hong Sang, the first thing that happens is they stop me right at the lymph nodes, right at my tonsils. And they both feel a little thicker, heavier. Head is good. Neck is good. These are swollen. Okay, moving down. Your lymph nodes feel, even through your neck and across your collar, your shoulders and collar, they feel a little swollen as well. Now, given, let me look a little bit further, because there could be so many things that cause that. But moving down, blood flow looks good. What is that? All right. So I know this, oh gosh, I don't want to get controversial at all, but I know what that looks like. And it looks like at some point you would have had COVID. And the fact that they're showing it the way they are, when a person has had COVID, they'll present the lungs a lot of times to show like a burnt orange color. So I know, oh, this person has had COVID, but it's actually in your bloodstream right now. So I'm wondering if you have either long haulers, or if you have a different form of COVID within your system, because they're showing me like the little COVID germ, that virus within your blood. And that's why I'm also wondering if your lymph nodes are a little swollen. Because at first I was like, oh, that looks like pollen. But then when I focused in on it, I'm going, no, that looks like a virus or COVID of some kind. So if you're feeling ill right now or tired, you have some kind of virus in your blood. And the fact that your lymph nodes are swollen, it's showing that your body is trying to fight something off. If you're tired, if you're just feeling downright exhausted, that could be the absolute case. Now, I'm looking to see like, if there's anything that I would think most people, I don't know, I'm not going to even assume that it's most people, maybe half the people. You had COVID once last summer. Okay. So I'm wondering if you've had COVID and you've had the vaccine, I'm wondering if you right now maybe have a different form. And I know there's a word of it, but I can't come up. My brain doesn't function. I have to see it. It's almost like you have just another form of it, or you having had it, it almost feels like it's somehow in your system again, like a virus of some kind. And that may be what's wearing on you because your body is trying to fight it out, fight it off, or get rid of it. I would suggest a lot of water. I would say, um, a lot of water, vitamin C, ester C actually is better, vitamin D, and a definite rest. Yeah, that is what I'm seeing. So and I'm wondering if it's like a long hauler's susceptibility to it now. Like it's like, oh wait, there we go. She's already had it, so it's opened like a doorway with the having had it and then getting the vaccine, almost like it's maybe weakened your immune system somehow. I'm not sure, but it feels like you've got another form of it, which is very possible because you can get a flu shot every year and you can still catch the flu or different variants of it. So no big deal. Just maybe to explain how you're feeling. Okay. But thank you for checking it out. So everybody, again, if you're on Facebook, Yahoo, all those, come on over to Twitch because everything is really being done on Twitch. And I'm just presenting it to all of the channels so that you guys can see what's going on. And I love that. I mean, we got so many people here from Twitch. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Excellent. All right. Moonsong 76. Drink more water. Girl, you like I landed on you and all of a sudden my tongue almost like shriveled up like a snail with salt. More water. Dehydrated. And you might drink 26, 30 ounces of water a day, but you really need to be drinking at least half of your weight in ounces of water. And if you're not only do we hold weight on, we retain a lot of water. So the more water you drink, the more you release. Your body stops holding on to it, it uses it, and it functions with it. If it's dehydrated, it starts holding water because it's like, hey, we need water. Don't let any of this go. Also because it knows we sweat it out. So it does retain water if we're not drinking it. And you may feel like I'm not even thirsty. That's not the point. If you're thirsty, you're super dehydrated at that point. Don't drink anything but water when you're thirsty. Don't chug a beer. Don't chug a pop. Chug some water. But that is what they're showing me Moonsong with you. And dehydration on like the unseen levels, it creates palpitations. It creates the imbalance in water is crazy where the heart's concerned. And it can make you feel dizzy and nauseous. It's crazy. Look up just elements of slight dehydration and you'll think, holy crap, I don't ever want to feel this way. I know when I'm dehydrated. I know I start getting wonky. So I chug-a-lug all day. Andrea Maya, hello. How are you? How are you? Okay. Thank you so much for joining, you guys. And let me go to the bottom. Was looking at Google to filter my health issues when I went live. See, everything happens for a reason, Hong. Everything happens for a reason. I love that. Perfect. Emma Louise, hello, darling. How are you? All right. Hello from work. All right. Excellent. Thank you, everybody, for coming on checking things out. I want to put in for this job in customer service. Yeah, I'm not doing those readings today. It's all health. Everything is health related. Lori, if your guides are telling you to relax, Lori Whitten, then you need to relax. It's that little voice in the back of your mind that says, you have 45 minutes right now. Don't fill it with anything but just relaxing. Just go relax, go breathe, go sit on a swing. One of the most fun things to do. I will always have a swing in my yard. I don't care if it's a little wooden one or some kid's swing in my yard because I love swinging. It's just the rhythm of it. You're floating. You can do so much thinking on a swing. No matter how old you are, swing, get a swing. They are pretty awesome. All right. Perfect. Larry, I hope you're doing well and your health is good. I don't pick up anything negative for you, so I hope all news is good on the horizon with all that you've overcome, which is amazing. I think everything that I'm seeing is okay. I think everything, I would think you either just got good news or you're about to get good news, and I love that. It's pretty awesome. Hello, Sue Adrian Doran. How are you? Thomas Kasdorf. Mindy Hilton. Hello. Hello, Becky Kubler. How are you? I would love to hit Fond du Lac sometime and try your new restaurant bar. I see all your posts about it. So I would love to come and hang out. And it's an old building, so I bet you have ghostums too. All right. Elizabeth Daniels. Hello. How are you? All right. That is where I went. Heather J, that is where I went. There's too many platforms. So StreamYard is fantastic for me to be able to splay in a lot of different places, but everything now is for Twitch and this television show that we're working on and then building the audience for that. So that is where everything is going, like all of my energy. But I figured out how to do this here and send it out to my people so you guys can all see what's going on. Terry Linda Parker, how are you? All right. Hello, Linda. Thank you. And I read for Hong. I'm sorry. I'm just going through everybody. Okay. Medical question. Mark and I haven't found a doctor yet that is willing to help me. Interesting. Right now I have a fast heartbeat and shortness of breath. Yeah, Hong, I don't know if they can test for virus other than like a swab of some kind. I would have them do some kind of a culture, throat culture, sinus culture. That's what I would have them do. And I think they said for you too, drink your water, get your rest, Ester C, vitamin D. Lori, hello. Greetings from Waco. Hello from Iowa. All right. Working with, listen. Yeah, Twitch is great. It is so easy to just get on and be done. You had an ad when you got on here, huh, Heather? Yeah. Well, sometimes the ads will play too because this is all monetized to help as well. So like we don't get it, but Twitch does it, if that makes sense. I mean, I don't know. Because sometimes I get on with my account while JV is doing something with this account, and then I have to watch commercials too. Yeah. But that's good. It means that the show is doing well enough that people want to advertise with us. So that's a plus. Like that's a bonus. And we'll take it. That's good for us. Perfect. So Kim, you're on the phone with your doctor's office when you got the notification. So let's take a look at you, Kim Beverly. All right. Oh, let me back up a minute. All right. Everything looks okay. I'm trying to figure out where that's coming from. That feels, it feels like almost pituitary. It feels like a hormonal, feels pituitary. It's coming from inside the back of my head or straight in and down. So we're talking pituitary. And then I was confused at first because they were also showing me like the hip section, and I'm going, wait a second, why are we jumping all over the place? But we're talking reproduction, we're talking ovaries, hormones, pituitary gland. I'm wondering too if there is something with your human growth hormone, if there are major fluctuations in your hormones right now that are being wonky with you. And I wonder if you could ask your physician about maybe like a medical grade human growth hormone, or if they even have that, but finding out what you can do to help with whatever's going on with the pituitary. It feels as if it's locked. I know that sounds weird. It like the door is rusted or something. It's like stuck, and then it opens and it floods and then it slams shut again. So there's somehow this strange fluctuation in hormonal release. And I'm wondering if it is also detrimental to regular hormones, estrogen, progesterone, and all the rest, where your ovaries are concerned. I know that sounds weird, but that can, I mean, the chemical way that can affect you would be pretty great. And talk about mood and exhaustion at the same time. I don't pick anything up as an autoimmune though. This feels hormonal, and it feels pituitary related with human growth hormone, maybe being at such a low that if you can get that balanced out, it might help with any kind of weird fluctuations the pituitary gland is doing. So ask your physician about that. And I think that would be okay. You're welcome. Yeah, you have ghosts. Sweet. All right. I always kind of scroll down. You're welcome. Your hormones just don't work anymore. Well, and your hips, yeah. See, I'm wondering if it's that, I mean, it feels like it radiates. So I'm also wondering if it's radiating out for you, Kim, and causing that whole section, because, weird pains like that, you just never know. Golly gee, is it gas? Is it hormones? Is it cysts? Is it, what is it? And so that might be part of that. Becky, you have undiagnosed hyperinflammatory condition for you. You're an anomaly. I don't doubt it. I totally would place money on the fact that you would have an anomaly for sure. Heart, lungs, livers, kidneys. Was in ICU last month twice. Okay, so they don't know what's going on with you. They don't know what's wrong. Okay. Undiagnosed hyperinflammatory condition. What's funny is I know that they've done every ounce of blood work on you. And why are they not catching it? It's almost like it's right in front of them and they're overlooking it because it's obvious. I wonder if they're looking at, when I do readings for people, sometimes I'll give them a name and they'll be like, oh my gosh, I don't know who you're talking about. And the next day they go, oh my God, it was my son, or that's my whoever. And it's a lot of times people are expecting for me to tell them something out here, and it's right here. So they're not looking right here. And that's what I think your doctors are doing. I think that they're looking for something outside of the scope of where they need to be looking. It feels obvious. It feels allergic. It feels like you're doing something or using something that, and I know you do. I mean, I know Becky, so this disclaimer, I'm not some magical, knowledgeable genie of everything, but I know you do organic things and you take care of yourself. And I know that. But somehow I'm wondering what it is that you are ingesting or putting on that you are having an allergic reaction to. Not an intolerance, but an allergic reaction. Interesting. So I would look at that. I don't know, 9842, you have a couple skin spots you're having checked out. I'm high risk for melanoma and worried anything coming across for you. So let's take a peek. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, no. I'm just saying your name a couple times. All right. You're welcome, Becky. I would go off of everything for a little while. Go on everything. Go off of anything that you absolutely can live without. Go on like some kind of deodorant that is non-aluminum, no phthalates. No, just go on something as natural as you can on all levels, and even your toothpaste, your everything. Just try it and see if you start to feel better within a week or two. Be careful. Go organic on as many things as you can too. It just feels like there's some kind of an additive in something that you have regularly that you're doing. And go off your lipsticks, go off all of that. Change your makeup. You'll find skincare. Oh my God. I once threw out $700 in skincare when I read the ingredients and found out that they were highly affecting everything in my body. I went off, never went back, and wow, changes everything. So I don't know. Let's check your skin, shall we? Okay. All right. So I see a lot of freckling, but I feel my I don't know, my right arm seems to be um, where I'm feeling the most focus. Now, when I'm remote viewing, when I'm doing this, I may flip you, but let's just go with what I'm seeing and how I'm feeling it. So my right arm, I feel like um, what they're showing me looks to be a spot. It feels like almost as if it might be oval in shape, but it doesn't feel malignant. I would think that maybe your back, that you would probably cosmetically have or want something removed. But everything that I'm looking at looks fixable or cosmetic. Everything that I'm looking at does not look detrimental to your health. So even if they say, oh, well, this doesn't look good, let's remove it, you're going to be okay. You look like you burn easily, like your skin burns before it does anything. It may not even tan, but your skin looks like you would burn easily, or that it's odd because people with freckles, there's lots of melanin, interestingly enough. Interesting. But I don't think anything is going to be detrimental to your health. I think you're going to be okay. So the spot is on your shoulder back area on the right side. Okay. Yeah, it just looks like it's a spot. And even if they say, oh, it's a good thing that we removed that, because you never know. It just looks like everything will be taken care of. Looks like it'll all be okay. Hello, Karen Lewis. How are you? Shelly S., you're struggling with your health. So, Shelly, actually, what I'm picking up right away with you is your health looks like it is the cause or the result of long-term chronic stress. Like, you are not only just a worrywart, but you are a people pleaser. You like to make everyone happy. And so you look like you've broken your body down due to chronic worrying. What happens is the body goes, wait a second, we are the problem, attack. And that's when these autoimmune issues begin. So everything that God gives me to people is to help them or to say, let's prevent this. So there is a possibility that you're able to reverse any kind of this damage that I'm seeing in it. Everybody remember, spiritual health trickles down to mental health, which then trickles down to our physical health. And so if you're physically manifesting all of these problems at this point, then you have to look at what are you doing physically, and then what is happening up here on a spiritual level. And ultimately, to be able to catch something ahead of time would be perfect. I do think, though, that you're feeling the results of that. It's a change of mind. And I know that it's not always easy to just change your mind. It's difficult, but it is a conscious effort to do so. If a person, let's say, truly has a chemical imbalance and is dealing with true issues of mental health, it's much harder. and they would probably need help with that. But what I'm seeing for you is that you, Shelley, are able to actually consciously, cognizantly change your mind. One of the ways, and you know what, there's nothing sometimes better than just being miserable, like just feeling downright pity party poopy. There's days when it's like, I just want to sit and be grumpy and be miserable today. I just want to be in it. It's comfortable. It's when we become too content with that. We have to allow ourselves that time. But what they're showing here, Shelley, is that if you look in the mirror and you smile at yourself, which is one of the best ways to trick ourselves, smile at yourself in the mirror. And when your ego says, don't you smile? We are not smiling today. Tell it to go to hell and then keep smiling. And then tell yourself a really bad joke. That right there changes the brain function. It starts firing. The synapses start going ping, ping, ping in the brain. And then the little happy places and serotonin goes up and all of these wonderful things start happening in the brain. You just have to think happy and be happy. Go make a hopscotch board and go hopscotch. Watch a happy movie. Think of things that all of a sudden are consciously helping you to change your mind, literally change your mind. And it just feels like these are things that you have to let go of. You have got to decide, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm no longer going to do. This is how I want to be. This is how I want to feel. And it does feel like you will be able to remove a lot of the blur and the muddiness of what is going on by changing the perspective and attitude every single day. Once you do that, you'll be able to go, okay, I've done all this wonderful work. I'm still left with this. Now I know what to focus on. Now I can see what actually is the problem, because everything else emotionally and spiritually is kind of, like I said, clouding it. But I think you can fix it all. Like, I really think that you can correct everything by stop worrying. You can't make everybody happy. And those people who are never happy, bye-bye, bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Okay? Let them go. If they want to maintain misery, don't be the person that attracts to that. And that's for everybody. Yeah. Spot on. Your spiritual has a back burner, stress, taking care of everyone. Don't do it anymore, girl. Don't do it anymore. You know what? It's a wonderful gift to be able to take care of people. But what's the first thing they tell you when you get on an airplane? If we crash, please put your mask on first, because you might be stronger than a lot of the people on the plane. And if you've got your mask on, you will then be able to fully function and help. But if you don't take care of your mask first, you're going to go down with everyone else. So, sorry, I was trying to figure out who's running around. It's dogs chasing a cat. So take care of you. Smile, laugh, and allow yourself the gutter days. Allow yourself the blanket and the sadness, or the pity party. Today I'm doing nothing. I'm just going to be blah all day long, but tomorrow I'm going to function. Give yourself that time to just feel like a gabagoo. Just do it. Because then you're going, I did it. I gave myself a day off mentally, spiritually, emotionally. I just let it all out. I cried. I did all this. I argued. I argued. All of these things. Just let it out. Because adults need that too. You know, when I'm in a store and I hear those babies in the carts crying, I'm like, I know, man. I feel the same way. Can I get in with you and just scream and cry too? We all want to do it. We all want to do it. Excellent. Love that. Okay. So you're dealing with the skin cancer at the moment. Okay. Wait, all the way up. Oh, so Moonsong. Okay. So, and I'm sure the chemo isn't helping with the diet. So, all right. So yeah, if you're on chemo, Moonsong, definitely that may be why they're saying stay hydrated, especially for your skin's health, because chemo will dry you the hell out. It will. So drink your water. Ask your physician. I don't know about this, but ask your physician about getting some aloe. Can you drink aloe, or does aloe interact with the chemo or the skin? Because aloe can sometimes, it's supposed to help with things, but sometimes it doesn't. So ask your doctor if you can help by maybe diluting some of the liquid aloe and drinking that as well for your stomach and for healing on the inside. But ask your physician about that. Just even diluting it, a little teaspoon here, a tablespoon there in your water, and that may help as well. Um, yeah, I couldn't put aloe on my kids when they were little. They would scream. Scream. They burned them so badly. So Bronco Girl, you've got a mysterious pain on your lower right pelvic area. Bronco Girl 21, lower right pelvic area. All right. So it is okay. I just have to account for all the parts. Okay. Pain in your lower right. Okay, so there. I'm stretching something. Hold on a second. Trying to figure out where it's at. So I'm wondering if you have not so much endometriosis, but if you have some kind of scar tissue, some kind of scarring, and it feels like it's actually, if you were to touch your hip and go over towards your belly button, so at the top of your hip and then go over, maybe 3 or 4 inches, it feels like just down about an inch there. So it's not ovary, but it feels scar related. It feels almost as if you tore something at some point or something happened in there. I'm wondering if it healed to where that tissue that's in there is connecting or attached to several things. I'm wondering if a sonogram would help identify what that is, because it just feels like a strip, maybe 4.5, 5 inches long by maybe an inch. And it feels like it's connecting two pieces that it shouldn't. And I'm wondering if that is what's causing any discomfort or pain, because it doesn't feel like it is intestinal. It doesn't feel like it's ovarian. It feels like it's in between the organs. If that, I don't know how to explain it, but you would have to have damaged it. It's not nerve related. It's not sciatic. It feels like tissue that doesn't belong, like it's reattached somewhere or attached somewhere, grew somewhere that it shouldn't. You had an ablation done years ago. Okay. I wonder if it healed incorrectly, and that when you move a certain way, or if it's inflamed, anything that when you pull on it, because if a gas bubble, air can hurt really badly, and it doesn't belong there. Imagine if something is there that's attached and pulling on other organs or skin or tissue that's not, so that would definitely, I would just go in and ask, can you do, this is a lot of pain right here. Can you do an ultrasound and find out if there's something that doesn't belong? They might be able to go in and laser that or fix it somehow. Yeah. Yeah, I would do that. All right. Thanks for joining us, Lisa. Okay. Oh, my poor cat is being chased around upstairs. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Marcy, you're petrified of dental and need to get it fixed. Also, your face has got a lot of skin issues. Okay. And as I'm going into this, just a reminder, if you are on anything but Twitch, head over to the streaming channel you guys see below here. This is where we also film live when we do our television behind the scenes production. You guys are all a part of it on the Twitch channel. You have to subscribe to be a part, but it will be televised. We've got probably 8 or 9 episodes that are going to go into the first season, and you can be part of it. I can't tell you where the rest of them are, but we've got some amazing locations set up, and yeah, it's very exciting. Okay. So, who isn't petrified of dental work? Who's not like petrified? This is why people are petrified of dental work. because of this crazy stuff. And this is, have you ever seen an old, because it's your teeth and it's nerves, and they just go in there and they're just like digging around and, oh, sorry, did that hurt? Yeah, you just stabbed me in my brain. Thanks. Appreciate it. How do they not have compassion and sympathy? I just want like a little kid's doctor, or juice me up. Like give me something to just be happy the whole time. I won't feel a thing, Everybody I think is petrified of dental. Um, but I think you will be more petrified, Marcy, of the outcome of not getting it fixed, because dental issues can kill a person. It can kill a person. Small infections is right there by the brain. Boop, there it goes. An infection. So go in and get it taken care of. Not that you're going to die, but you don't want the illness that comes with it. Dental infections take forever because the mouth is so dirty to clean up. So don't waste time. Even if you're uninsured, just go and get it done. And your face has a lot of skin issues. Well, the first thing I'm going to tell you is stop using any kind of scrub. Don't use scrubs. Do not use a scrub. If anybody has face issues, if you've got any kind of acne, if you have any of that, do not use scrubs. That tears the skin up. Get some gentle peels. There is this stuff that I actually sell, but you can go anywhere and find it, but it's called Aloette, Aloette, and it's called the enzyme peel. And you put this on, like, don't use it on sunburn. Don't do it on sunburn. But once a week, you just put a little dab on and you put it all over your skin, a nice thin layer, count to 60, and then you rub. But do it over a sink because your face will fall off in the sink. Like all your dead skin, bloop, off in the sink. And you just keep rubbing until the skin stops coming off. But it's really amazing. And it's a gentle exfoliator, and it removes all the dead layers that you don't want on your face anyway. That's one thing that you can do to help with your face health. Use also a gentle cleanser like Neutrogena, or a cream, a gentle cream. What is the name of it? Cerva? I will tell you right now what it's called. Hold on a second. I'm going to tell you right now. And this stuff is really good too. Hand lotion. I'll tell you right now. This is going to bother me because, like I said, I don't come up with the names. I can't come up with it. No Vaseline. Noper. Nothing with petroleum jelly in it like that. I will tell you right now. If I get to it, Eucerin, no, unless you got a tattoo of some kind. Hold on, I know this is a pain in the butt, but come on. But, come on. Where are you? Oh, Dr. Teal's is really good too. Dr. Teal's is pretty awesome. What the heck? Where is it? Burt's Bees is okay, but it's kind of thick and it has a hard time soaking in. So don't waste your money on that. Getting a good vitamin E oil for your skin. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm not even finding it. You'd think, because I've purchased it so many times, that it would just pop up on my doodad here. CeraVe. I was close. It is. It's CeraVe. 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 Try that. It is really good for the skin and it soaks in. Try that for your face. There you go. Bronco Girl already said it. CeraVe. Thank you. Everybody said it. You guys are free. Yeah. Yep. You guys are all CeraVe. I sounded like I was saying it right, but it didn't sound right. Yeah. CeraVe. That's it. Boop. You guys are freaking amazeballs. I should have just said, can someone find it for me? But you guys are right. It is CeraVe. Yes. The chair does not give calming vibes. No, can you imagine having to go in there? All right. BK 1984. Yeah, you go into Prime and search for the um, Twitch Paranormal Reality TV, and I'm not exactly sure where you can get it if you go to subscriptions. Also, when you go into your account information, because if you have Amazon Prime, you can get a subscription here for free, no charge. It's just, you can just do it. Thank you, Lala. And it's through Amazon Prime. Thank you, Heather, for that. I forgot to tell everybody, but yes, subscription is free through Amazon Prime. Okay, BK90 pain in back in the pelvic area when using the bathroom, but labs show no UTI and we're fine. A pain in your pelvic area when using the bathroom, no UTIs. Okay, and they check for UTI. They check for the bladder. They checked bladder infection, right? They checked for kidney and bladder, right? Not just UTI. Because maybe they did an all-encompassing UTI test that checked both kidney and bladder. That's interesting, but you have pain. Okay. So I'm wondering, from what I'm seeing, oh gosh, I wonder if, okay, so kidney stones, they are formed from too much calcium and from bile, from all sorts of different things, and they're super beautiful. Like if you've ever seen them, they look like beautiful green and black stones. They're just gorgeous. But I'm wondering if there is something that what makes them up, that is either breaking apart or it can be like glass. So I would make sure with the physician, like, hey, could this have anything to do with like kidney stones, bladder stones, and the composition of what makes them up? Could anything have broken and be stuck somewhere? And every time that I go to the bathroom, it creates pain. It would be like touching a piece of glass, that's shard stuck in your finger. That feeling, that's what it feels. That's what they're making me feel, as if every time you urinate, it's passing over a shard of glass, and that pressure, that slight pressure on that skin is what's creating that pain. So find out if it's possible that a stone may have broken apart and that is what's creating the pain, if it's lodged somewhere, if there's any way that they can break it down, because everything looks almost red or inflamed. That's what I'm seeing. And if they say it's not a UTI, then I would check about that and see about that for sure. Okay. Suspensely overactive sensitive bladder, you have it too. Yeah, and that's very possible, an overactive sensitive bladder too. It just feels like, you're welcome. It just feels like a shard of glass. It looks like a tiny piece of glass. That's what I'm saying. It almost looks like calcified something or other. Interesting. Lala's gonna start making kidney. You know what? You should, because some of those suckers are big and they're so pretty too. I know that you can ask a pathologist, hey, when you're done studying those, can I have them? Because I know people do bring their kidney stones home with them because they're so pretty. And I bet you could probably go somewhere like eBay and find some. Yay! Lala has kidney stone and bladder stone jewelry out of somebody's body. Nope. No. Hello, Kaylin. How are you? Yeah. Yeah, Jewel, you can get your kidney stones. I don't think they keep them after a fact. If there's nothing wrong with them, they toss them, of course. All right. I don't know. Your husband has had a deep cough for a while, huh? So let's see what's going on with your husband here real quick. Deep cough. Cough. So it's not. Okay. I would suggest, if you haven't done it, I would get him on a week's worth, go to Walmart, get a little jar of mucus relief. It's 400 milligrams of guaifenesin, and have him take one at the prescribed, was it every 4 hours? Or have him cut it in half and do one every 4 hours or whatever it is. A lot of water, because it looks like, from what I'm seeing, that everything is fine except it's stuck. Like, it's just, there's not enough oxygen exchange deep down, and it's not liquefied enough, and it's just sitting there like thick. So getting him on a good dose of that with some orange juice, ester C, vitamin D, and water. That right there is the triple threat for the body, for all germs: ester C, vitamin D, water. But when you have any form of congestion in the lungs, the moment you feel it, you start taking those mucus relief, 400 milligrams, guaifenesin. I am a sensitive person. I only do a half of what is called for every 4 hours, and drink that water. And I'm thinking within a week or two, he'll have that cleared up, because I'm throwing everything at him. I'm like, it's not emphysema. It's not COPD. It's not something deadly. It looks annoying, actually. It looks like something annoying. And it looks like he can fix it. So just do it. I know men, what is it with you guys that, your penis can be falling off before you actually call a doctor? I don't get it. Women are like, oh my God, I have a stuffy nose, I got to see a doctor. Men are like, I'm fine. It's just a flesh wound. It's fine. Monty Python. Golly gee, you guys, I don't understand. Get with it. All right. Good. Yeah, you can try. It's hard to get them to do anything. All right. Men, come on, get with it. If there's any men here, you can chime in anytime now. All right. So let's see. Lala, I don't pick up anything health-wise with you, Lala. I think you're okay. I think you just need rest, actually, because a tired body will get sick. A stressed out body will get sick. Stressed out people, it's almost like the stress comes in and then it expands, and so it pushes everything else to the skin. So people break out, they get a cold sore, their body starts acting funky as the stress is like, get out, I need more room, and it just pushes everything to the skin. And so if you're seeing things on the skin surface, that means you are hella stressed out. So do something about that. Fix it. And yeah, but for you, Lala, it looks like one of your outlets is your jewelry making. So if you find yourself on some frenzied jewelry escapade, that's probably a good way for you, because it feels cathartic for you to do. So find something, everybody. Find something you love doing. Find something that you like to do that no one can help you with. Paint. I wood burn. I paint. My two things. I'm like, nope, sorry, you can't help. Too bad. It's that kind of a thing. Go mow the lawn. Go do something where nobody can help you with it, and then get into it. Enjoy it. Fix a car. Work on something. Paint the house. But it's cathartic when we do those things. Yeah, I know you're stressed. Yeah. Your dad is there and asking for a health read as well. Okay, let me check that out. Yeah, Lala, well, if you're getting random weird bumps on your skin, Lala, it's probably because stress is like, move over. I need to get in, and I need to fit every space in this body. So breakout, cold sores, whatever people have going on virally in their bodies, or and pay attention too, because everything from the nose up, if you break out, this is what you eat. So if you're eating a bunch of crap, your forehead will break out. Everything from the nose down, this is all hormones. Boop. So if your chin starts breaking out, you've got some hormone things going on. If the nose up, this is all food. So start eating better. Yeah. All right. Your dad is there sitting with you, asking about health. And, I can tell the one thing with your dad, actually, that I'm hearing is that his mind is really good. Like his memory, his mind is good. His ability for recall is good. And I'm hearing absolutely no worries about losing your memory or any form of dementia, nothing. Because I know everybody worries, am I going to forget things when I'm older? So I'm hearing no on that. Mind is good. And there seems to be a pretty good grasp on longevity within the family. So and it feels like the knowledge is there, like, if in order to do this, I have to do this, I have to maintain this, being social or getting up and doing things. So overall, I'm seeing everything being okay. I don't think anything is beyond maybe anything age related, which is normal. Age related things happen. There's nothing we can do about it. It's the health related things that we can correct or do something about. That's where it seems like he's on top of. So I know. Thank you, Bill. I am right about men, aren't I? I am. I know. I get it. Okay. All right. So let's go up here. Thank you, Heather, for helping BK with that. I appreciate it because I've never done it. I just know that it's in your thing there, your settings. Okay. I want to make sure I've got in here. I don't know who's got a back problem, but all of a sudden I got a back problem here. Perfect. So Angie 13, do you have shaking in your right? Shaking is my right arm, is it? You've had it for a couple of years. Okay. It actually feels, like you've got a pinched nerve in your shoulder, actually. So if you put your arm behind your back and you get someone to almost, okay, so start at the top, it's easier. So they get with their thumb right at the top of where your little chicken wing is sitting, okay? And they go down. So we're at the point of the chicken wing. You're going to go down 1, 2, 3, 3 inches. 3 little fingers right there. Bam. There is a little orifice where a bundle of nerves goes up and through that behind your shoulder blade and into your arm. And if that is funkified in any way, it will screw up your arm. Your fingers can go numb. It'll create pain. But that seems to be the area you need to work. I would do some shoulder stretches, front and back. I would work my whole shoulder to stretch it out. I would get someone back there and get one of those little massager beaters and just beat that area. Rub. You can reach right over to the front right now. If you put your right arm behind your back, start up at the top where you can feel the top of your chicken wing, okay? And then just go 1, 2, 3 little fingers down, and you push right in the meat underneath that shoulder blade. You'll feel that nerve pain. You'll feel where the nerve hits that. And I'm wondering if, because I don't feel it, like it looks like it's inflamed. So this might take some time, but I would start there. I would start rubbing there. I would hold that down and I would move my arm. Oh my God, I can feel the nerves in there right now as I'm pushing. So you just push on that and work your arm around. Go get a massage. Tell them, work this chicken wing over here, right up underneath it. It'll hurt. But if you can get someone to find where it hurts and then just push, they don't even have to rub, just find it, get a knuckle or a thumb or a ball or something in there and just find it and hold pressure on it. And that will also help. But yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. That's what it feels like. It doesn't feel like it, because it feels almost as if part of the nerve is irritated so much that's frayed, or that the sheath over it is kind of like that, rubbed away. So, all right. So that is our hour. I will be back on Tuesday at 6, and we're gonna have some fun then too. Those are regular general readings. and we'll go from there. Trying to think of anything else. Remember to subscribe. Help us keep this going. We have so many amazing places that I have booked in the last day that I won't even be home on weekends at this point. I'm not even home. Not even home. So I can't tell you, Lala. I can't tell you where, but I can tell you that it is May. So May 11th, if you are in the New Jersey area, we will be in New Holland. I'm doing a live gallery in New Jersey on May 11th. And then the 12th and 13th of May, we are filming. I can't tell you where. Bam, 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 bam. So there's that. And then we move to June and we are filming. No. I have things already planned for galleries all month. So we're filming June 23rd and 24th. I can't tell you where. And then we go into July and we have like 3 weekends in July that we're filming. We have it booked all the way through August at this point. So help us out, guys. All right. You guys have a great Wednesday. It's a hump day. I do the hump to hump. I do the hump to hump. All right. I'll talk to you later.